All right, everybody. As you can see, we have a special guest joining us in the kitchen today. Our good friend and former co-host, Anna Quincoces.
We miss you so much.
Yeah, sweetie pie. What have you been up to?
A lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Well, like
Anything
what?
you could talk about legally on the air?
Legally, I'm under NDA, but a show and more stuff and exciting stuff. I'll come back and
A
talk
lot of
about
stuff that
it.
you got to keep under wraps, right?
Yes.
You're sticking your finger
Yes.
in a lot of industries,
So to speak.
so to speak.
Something like that. Hey, nothing like the smell of blue cheese in the morning.
That's right.
Right?
That's got
That's
Right.
right. So Anna, you're here today. We want to know what you're making us. It looks good right now.
It looks good. Well, we're actually putting something together. You know, Mother's Day is coming up, and I think that everyone, men included, should know how to put together a simple cheese plate. Now, you've seen all those really elaborate cheese plates with like 20 kinds of cheeses and stuff.
Yes.
You know, you don't need to break the bank. You can do something simple. So we have just a board here. You can use your own cutting board.
Okay.
We started with a gorgonzola. I prefer the gorgonzola. It's a little lighter. I think a rule
As
of
opposed
thumb,
to blue cheese?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a little bit lighter.
It's a little bit
isn't it?
lighter.
Okay.
So a rule of thumb is you get a hard cheese, kind of like a crumbly cheese.
Okay.
If you don't like blue, you can do like a feta. A hard cheese, we're using Jarlsberg here.
Okay.
And then a soft cheese like brie.
Nice.
Okay, so
Okay.
a crumble, a hard, and a soft.
Right. You can
Okay.
always add a lot more. You
Tacos.
can do a goat. You can do, a whole bunch
But
of different.
the different shapes and textures look interesting, right? That's
Right.
what you're trying to do.
Then this is kind of like your blank canvas. Now you want to add some different flavors and textures, and you can do it with whatever you have at home. I always like to do nuts. So these are cashews that have a little cayenne pepper that have been toasted with a little flavor, right?
Yeah,
So we
yeah.
can put this right here. You can do it in little things, but I like it all together.
You could leave it in a little ramekin bowl, but you can put it out. Okay.
And then we have either some currants or some raisins or something like that. These have a little bit of honey. Honey and blue cheese go really well together.
So would you? I've never seen that before. So you pour honey over raisins?
Yes, you
Okay.
macerate them, and you can add a little bit of brandy. You can add whatever you want.
Even better.
And then, of course, a little bit of fig jam goes a long way with brie.
Wait, but you added brandy to that? Could you explain like how you do that?
So you just get raisins and you kind of hydrate them with a little cognac, with a little brandy, and they plump up. And you add a little honey on top of that.
Nice. For
And
how
then,
long? The entire day?
No, really like just maybe 20, 30 minutes, but
They
the longer
hydrate that
you leave
quickly,
them.
huh?
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
this is the guy that puts, vodka in his gummy bears, so.
I mean, yeah.
And some
Hydrated.
crackers, you want something, sea salt crackers, not with a lot of flavor, because then you don't want to compete with that. And it's a pretty simple thing. But it's a beautiful display for anybody coming over. You can make it bigger or smaller, but Mom would be really impressed with
And how
something
to
like
prepare
this.
the first cracker?
So, but I mean, like getting the raisins and everything. Like proper etiquette, you would just take your cracker and scrape it.
Well, we can. Why don't we
Like, how do we-
try this?
How do you show
First
us?
of all,
yeah.
this is
How
what
do we do it?
like. This is what I would do. I would get a little brie, right? A little brie with a little fig jam. I like that combo.
Yeah.
You really want some of this, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. give
What
it
are you
to
guys
George.
doing for Mother's Day?
Maybe a little more of that.
What are you doing? More jam? You want a little more jam?
Yeah.
What are you doing for Mother's Day?
For Mother's Day, it's a surprise. I can't say it because Mom's watching.
Oh,
Oh.
there you go. He's doing nothing.
He's
you know
doing
that he has
nothing?
no plans for Mother's Day.
Okay,
What can
okay.
I serve you?
We're gonna be, but for mothers that have passed away, you can always do something for your sister or your, your
Yes,
grandmother, things
absolutely.
like that. It's
Absolutely.
always
There's
good
always
to
somebody that's like a mother
There's always
image.
someone.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, George
so
dates
good.
a lot of older women because, he's got mommy issues. And so you could do something for her.
I could do something
Wouldn't it be
for...
nice?
Yeah.
Would she like a cheese plate?
Maybe.
Have you missed me? I think you've missed my inappropriate humor.
Yeah, exactly. And all these older baby mamas
So yeah,
that I'm hanging out with.
basically this is a very, very simple thing that you can have when you have friends over. You get to a party, I always look for the cheese plate. To me, that's a real,
Right.
a nice cheese plate says a lot about the kind of
And
quality.
you can always bring it to a party.
You could bring it to a party.
That's
It
a
looks
nice,
so
a nice
good.
thing to do. Instead of like a bottle of wine, you could do something like this instead.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the great thing about this, if you have any cheese left over, then I mix them all and I make a really, really amazing can I say ass on TV? Badass.
Yeah. An omelet or
Mac
something?
and cheese.
Oh, mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese with extra cheese?
Oh,
Yeah.
are you serious?
What?
Okay.
Yeah. the next day.
Okay, well,
Hey, no way.
Show us how to like use the raisins and gorgonzola for George. He needs another cracker.
George,
here.
here you go. Let's do
that
a
last
little.
one was so good.
It
but,
was good. Do you
yeah.
like the blue
It
cheese?
was amazing.
Okay,
I like
so-
blue cheese and I like the
The jam.
So you
that I
gotta have
made.
these proper. What do you call that? A fork? I mean, what is that?
This
no,
is
that's
a-
called a trident. No. What is that? What is that?
You're waiting for Aquaman to come out.
Yeah. Oh.
Try that.
Okay. And then any
like that?
particular issue with crackers? And what works best?
I like
Hard
for-
crackers, bread, what?
I like. I might have put a little bit too much cayenne on my
Okay.
cashews,
Will
but
you stick around for us and have some more
absolutely.
stuff for us?
We're gonna have a
Cool.
little
Show?
drink to go with this
Very
beautiful
cool.
cheese.
All right,
bread.
this is so good. We'll stick around looking for the perfect Mother's Day gift. George Diaz and I will be joining arts and crafts guru Indiana Jones. Plus, the former mayor of Newark, Cory Booker, has a reason to celebrate. We'll make it all official on Twitter. There's much more. Daily Flash.